coming tomorrow. Get ready, mama, prepare for your freedom. Freedom is coming.
Only chance Kenyans have to change this country because we are
Wajackoya the fifth. Very nice.
Underestimating the power of the unknown. My God who works with me knows the answers, and I'm the next president of this country.
always done what I've promised. For the last 62 years I've lived in this world. Whenever I promise you something, I'll do.
Youth washaamua kuwa Wajackoya the fifth. Mimi nishaamua Wajackoya the fifth, okay? 2022, this feature will be Wajackoya's
people. But honest question, Prof, in terms of the economic viability of your promises, I'm pretty sure that many have celebrated and perhaps castigated your approach in equal measure. Why not take the route perhaps of the Asian giants when you talk about Singapore, which was at par with Kenya in the 60s and 70s, in terms of creating a pathway to economic progress that does not lay in resource wealth or agriculture, but in policies around education, policies around smart trade that will definitely boost the country's economic perspective? Because as you heard from Atifa research, many are pushing that the economic situation should be at the forefront of whichever presidential candidate.
But when you go to what you mentioned about the tiger economy and how they're progressing, let me draw your attention to 1998, when the tiger economies went bankrupt. And when there was too much recession, where those students who, some of them were my classmates at Warwick University, who had been sponsored by the government, became let me put it this way, they became penniless and helpless until the government of Tony Blair came in to rescue them. If you look at Singapore and look at Rwanda, look at Paul Kagame and look at the first Prime Minister of Singapore, and look at for how long did that Prime Minister rule before his son took over. What kind of dictatorship was there? How was Singapore ruled? It was an economic iron fist that made Singapore, that had borrowed monies with Malaysia from this country in 1966 to be where it is today. Economic dictatorship helps. And I can tell Kenyans that I'm going to be a dictator as far as the economy of this country is concerned. Look at what Kagame is doing. I will not go beyond, I will not copy or look into him seriously because he also violates human rights.
True. The
human rights violation aspect, I will not adapt that. But economic dictatorship, you have to put discipline within the people the same way John Michuki, the late John Michuki did, and probably Simon Nyachai. Do things the right way, tell people to do them, and let them do them. Not when you are telling people to ride their motorbikes this way, like if you go to the CBD today, you'll find people riding on the other side, and the police and city council askaris are stepping there. In my government, that will not happen.
All right.
Yes, sir. I'm going to be the president in this country. And this man is not a joke. When Kagame inherited Rwanda, everything was upside down. You need a strong president.
Calling it the Wajackoya effect.
Kidogo nasikia 1 million. Wajackoya 2 million.
Hey, he must be the most genius I've ever seen in my life.
When you comment hapo na nataka comment Wajackoya the fifth. Kwenye comment section, just give me Wajackoya the